Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with Ibrahim Qadri.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from him later in the show. Good morning once again, and welcome to the Alumni Return edition of the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 13th of January, 2023, a day 2. I'm Joshua Rajan.
And I'm Aiden Andros. Last Friday, the Falcon Report brought together current members and past alumni to commemorate the best for this 2022 broadcast. Attila Naret is here to tell us all about this riveting celebration.
That's right, guys. It was definitely an afternoon of awards, applause, and last but never least, food. 3:30 marked the start of the ceremony, as Falcon Report members headed to a chorus room where hot food and scrumptious snacks awaited the guests. All were eager to dig in and begin the 3-hour celebration. Then advisor Mr. Ross Lipsky took the floor, introducing members to alumni and getting started with the first category, Best Field Report. Throughout the celebration, a multitude of awards were given out to alumni and members alike, recognizing their efforts in 2022. From Best Commercial to Rising Stars, members were awarded a Falco Trophy for each of their efforts. Falco Report members are excited to get back to work and start creating winners for next year's Falcos. For the Falco Report, I'm Attila Naret.
The Faculty of South were treated to a cafe delivery service that tended to all of their needs and cravings. The Practical Arts Cafe was serving a variety of drinks and sweets, with students from room 110 bringing the food directly to their office, not free of charge. From mocha and hot lemon tea to cookies and cupcakes, faculty members could order, but only during periods 7 and 8. Whether you called in or ordered straight from the baristas, the customers were sure to have a great time and delicious homemade treats.
This week, Mr. Brower's 8th grade English class studied various genres of poetry stemming from authors like Edgar Allan Poe or E. E. Cummings. Starting off by choosing a poet of their choice, the students worked on analyzing new poetic terms and used their research on the poets to begin developing their projects. Along with investigating the poems, students then had to create their own poem based off the poet's writing style, using poetic devices they previously researched. After their information was collected and organized, willing students opted to choose to present their work to their fellow classmates. Poetic times indeed. Winners were announced in the nation's most prestigious science competitions Tuesday.
Out of thousands of applicants, only 38 students on Long Island, and 300 total, were chosen by Regeneron's Science Talent Search Competition.
And did you know that South's very own Ibrahim Qadri was one of them? Hamid Abdul had the chance to speak with him about this incredible achievement.
Hamid?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Ibrahim Qadri to discuss his recent Regeneron success. So, Ibrahim, could you tell me what your research was about?
Yeah, so my ultimate goal was to really find an accessible solution to the problem of nicotine. So after doing a little bit of my own research in last school year, I found that vitamin E, which is a very accessible antioxidant found in like mangoes, avocados, and even sunflower seeds, can really mitigate the effects of nicotine on reproduction, respiration, and even general physical fitness. And I use fruit flies to really characterize these results.
So could you tell me what Regeneron is?
Yeah, so Regeneron is widely considered to be a very, very prestigious science and mathematics competition. So not only did I have to create a very professional research paper, compiling all my data that I collected over the summer and analyzing that data, I had to answer supplemental questions that Regeneron gave me. I had to put down my extracurricular activities, and I had to submit letters of recommendation. So overall, Regeneron really wanted a very well-rounded student.
So, as a semifinalist, what are the next steps?
So out of around 2,000 applicants across the nation, and even in like some high schools in China and Puerto Rico, Regeneron only took 300 of those applicants. I find out if I qualify to be a finalist later on in the month, and if I end up being a finalist, I get to head on down there in March and present my results.
Wow, that sounds really good. Any shout-outs to some teachers that helped you along the way?
Yeah, so I will give all of my acknowledgments to Mrs. Torregrosa and Mr. C. They really helped me really design my research plan, come up with a feasible methodology, and teaching me how to analyze my data. And when my research paper didn't have the best English or best grammar, Mr. C and Ms. Torgrosa really helped me cut down and make it sound as professional and as complete as it can be.
Thank you so much. I really wish you the best. I know it's only a 13% chance of you winning, but I really do think you will. Thank you so much. Back to you in the studio.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll talk much more about Home and Career's culinary exploits. But first, a bird's eye view of the newly stocked trophy display case. The Falcon Report will be right back.
Hey Maya, can you help me out with my homework? I don't get it.
No, Dash. Remember what happened last time?
Oh, wait.
Well, in college they taught me like this.
But no, Mr. Lipsky showed us this way. I don't
No,
know.
but it makes more
two
sense
plus
to do
four.
it like
No,
this.
I disagree.
No, because if you look at everything else...
I can't take this. Oh, yeah.
See? I told you. Now go get some other help.
But where?
But at the Department of Help Centers. Don't use your sister, use your teacher. Ask your math and science teachers about Department Help Centers now.
Resolve. Firm determination on a course of action. It takes a special talent to put in the work and step in front of the judges. Success may not be guaranteed, but the experience gained is irreplaceable. Audition for the District Music Festival.
Tonight will be the night that I fall for you over again. Don't make me.
This week, students in home and career classes have been whipping up a storm of culinary treats. The Falcon Report's Zoe Miner joins us with the delicious details.
Students in Miss Rosanna Ali's Home and Careers class started a tasty unit, cooking. After diving into the proper safety procedures as well as information about each cooking tool, students followed their recipe to make bran muffins. Gathering materials like flour, students mixed together their ingredients, which were then formed into the muffins. Upon cleaning the spatulas and measuring cups, students had a taste of cooking in Home and Careers. For the Falcon Report, I'm Zoe Miner.
This week's weather has brought a lot of cloud cover to Valley Stream.
To find out if we'll see any glimpses of sunshine this weekend, we'll turn to Maya Oshula-Pierce in the Weather Center.
Maya?
Thanks, guys. There sure will be some light to end our gloom, but we will have to wait a day. Today will be cloudy, with some light showers and mild temperatures reaching the mid-50s. Tomorrow and Sunday will trade warmth for sunshine, returning the cold to south with temperatures residing in the 30s. Monday will be slightly warmer, with temperatures breaking right back into the 40s. Certainly a bright look to end our 3-day weekend. Back to you in the studio.
Things sure have been ramping up on the court as the girls' basketball team took on Island Trees.
We throw it over to Kibwe Basteo, who has the scoop.
Kibwe?
Thanks, guys. The girls' basketball team had a hard-fought game this past Tuesday. In the first half, South clearly had to knock off some rust as Island Trees were able to dominate the glass, grabbing rebounds left and right. In the second half, South was able to grab boards, leading to an increase in scoring. Unfortunately, South was unable to overcome the lead. However, they didn't go down without a fight. Seniors Amani Coxel and Christina Barcolas led the charge with 4 and 8 points respectively. Good job, Falcons. And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Aiden Andres, I'm Joshua Roshan.
Have a great weekend, South.
Okay.
Wait, you're not going to say anything at the end?
No.